This is Rural Roots Canada. I'm Craig Lester, getting to the STEM and meat of agriculture. It's day 2 of the Working Cow Horse Open Bridle class here. Final top 5 come back for day 2 here. Jared Sherman, he's back today to do a little bit of analyst. He's had a chance to look at the second run today, sort of thing. Jared, what did you like about today?
Yeah, what a great finale for the Open Bridle class here at Calgary. One name was well represented. John Swales had 3 horses in this class, and that doesn't surprise us. I mean, John is a veteran of this sport, and he brings out some of the best horses wherever he goes. So he had 3 really good horses, a stud, a gelding, and a mare in here today. Another great veteran, Vance Kegley, had a really nice stud. And then what's really interesting is today we had a non-pro in the past that stepped up and decided she was going to show in the open class against all the seasoned veterans and the professional horse trainers. And Susan Shaw stepped up with a really great mare of hers today, and wow, did she ever put on a show.
Excellent. And we're going to go to a live. Jared did a quick live recording of that run, and we'll have that in a minute here. But Jared, coming into day 2, what is going through the rider's head after the first day?
Right, so I could imagine, that there's a guy like John who's been around this so long. It's been his whole life training horses. He's got 3 horses made the finals. He's been to Calgary. He's won Calgary numerous times. He's going to be pretty relaxed, but there's always going to be that element of, he's a great competitor, he's a fierce competitor. So there's going to be some nerves there too. But, for a guy like John, he knows the ropes. So he's going to be pretty calm. He knows how to get these horses ready. He knows everything. Same with Vance Kegley, a seasoned veteran at it. Susan, I would imagine because of the run today, and I can imagine just because of how she's done this in the past, that she's pretty similar, but I would imagine there's more nerves for her today stepping up here in the finals, leading it going in as well as the non-pro stepping out into the open class.
Excellent. And from that, we take you right to Suzanne Shaw's run. Okay,
here we go with Genuine Brown Gal and Susan Shaw. She departs on her left lead, really smoothly departure right into a fast circle, the big fast circle. Really smooth, lots of frame on this mare. Great speed transition down to that slow, small circle. Lots of control here. Susan does such a nice job. It's just so effortless showing this mare. Great speed transition up to a large fast circle. That mare, notice how she just never picks her head. She never moves her head up or down. She just makes all those speed transitions so smooth. She comes through center. Great lead change onto that right lead. Flawless lead change. This mare stays in frame so nice on a loose rein. She's just always in frame, meaning that her back is picked up, her head's down. She uses all 4 legs so efficiently. On her last large circle here, she's going to come through center and make another lead change from a right to a left lead. Great lead change. Probably a +1/2 to a +1 is how they'll award that lead change. Coming into her run down here for her first stop. She's gaining lots of speed, and great first stop. Hits the ground hard with both legs, holds the dirt really nice. On her left turn, lots of cadence, lots of speed, just a really steppy turnaround. Through center, she gains lots of speed again and just buries herself in the dirt. Really nice stop. Again, a really nice turn to the left. Looks like she kind of maybe quit on her a little bit there, about 2.5 turns in. She needed to get 3.5 full turns, so they might get her a little bit there just for a lack of cadence. Big, huge stop in center and a really nice soft backup. Notice that mare just flex at the pole and give to that bridle.
That is one special stop to the finish of the race world. Now, Genuine Brown Gal and Susan Shaw are just to claim its world title. She is the 20th.
This is where this mare gets really neat. Look at her ears forward here, just watching for this cow. She knows the game, and there she is. I mean, she just stepped to that cow on her own. Just gonna box this cow. Lots and lots of cow in this mare. She's just really intense. Every move this cow makes, this mare's in front of her by half a step. Clean through her turns, rocks back on her pivot foot. She never ever loses working advantage at all here at all. This mare's always just right in the right spot. And here she's going to go down the fence. Lots of rate coming through that first turn here. Here she is past her marker, and big, oh, okay, big first turn. Maybe got into it a little quick. Going to have an open field here. Great open field turn. One more to the left. This cow's a little stickier. Now she's going to circle her up. Lots of control. This mare's right at that cow's shoulder and right up in her eye. Really tight circle. There's no daylight between the mare and the cow at all. She'll switch here as she gets out to center, giving herself lots of room. Right up there. That mare never loses working advantage at all. Lots of speed, and she's in total control. Really solid run for a genuine brown gal. Great job.
All right, continue on with the highlights here. We had Vance Kegley on Reminiscing the Chicks. What do you like about this, John?
Okay, so yeah, when Vance gets going here, this is such a nice stud. Really smooth lead departure, beautiful large fast circles. This horse is so effortless through his speed transitions, and he's in such great frame. Vance has this horse's shoulders picked up, and he's bridled up, and this horse is smooth. Great lead changes from left to right. You know, he's got those hindquarters going wherever he needs them to go. This horse changes from the hindquarter to the front shoulder or the front lead just perfectly. His first stop, he didn't maybe get traveling as smooth and as quick as he should have in his front end, so it kind of looks a little rougher, and like this horse maybe hopped in his stops a little bit. Great set of first left turnarounds though after the first stop. Huge second stop. Vance knew he needed to get this one right, and boy did he ever. He nailed this second stop, and an amazing set of right spins. Steppy and quick. That horse planted that right pivot foot and never moved, just spun right around it. Big stop in the middle, quick prompt back up at center. Onto the cow work, lots of control in the boxing. This horse is cowy, and Vance reads the cow so good. Nice rate leaving the corner, but not a really nice first turn. This cow's tough, and Vance misses the first marker and has to run past it, so he's going to lose a couple points for that, and that kind of puts him off right at the start here. So he finally gets it done, but the cow work's going to cost him some points here.
Get used to this next name. It's going to be repeated 3 times here. John Swales, this time on Smart Marana. Jared, tell us a little bit about John's first run.
Okay, yeah, so he starts off on his really great mare here. This mare runs beautiful bridled up circles. This is one bridly mare, meaning that her head is tucked right to her chest, and she's bent in her poll, flexing at her poll, and broke at the wither. She's just so framed up running these fast circles, effortless speed transitions. Great lead changes, probably plus half lead changes both ways. She's got a great big stop at both ends, nice turnarounds. Everything's so smooth with the way John shows as well and trains. So this mare looks great. Stops are big and hard. And on the last stop, I thought she maybe got a little pushy into his hand. It looked like she brought her head up a little bit, but still stopped hard and backed up pretty quiet and nice. The cow work, the boxing, very smart by John. So he needed to bump this cow around because the cow was pretty tough. Probably what you'd call a really disrespectful cow. And he realized, because John reads cows so well, that he could push this cow and needed to demand this cow to move where he needed it to. And this mare just knows her job. So he gets right in there with her and bumps this cow around, and then finally takes her down the fence on a wicked first turn, and then a great second open field turn. Through the circles, this mare never loses working advantage. She's on top of this cow the whole time, and I mean, he finishes really strong, and this could be a run for the championship.
Up next, Maximum Echo, and speaking of echoes, the rider here again, John Swales.
Yeah, so on this stud horse of John's, an old veteran. Both of these guys have been in the show pen a lot. Maximum Echo's got quite a history and really runs a really sweet set of large fast circles. His lead changes are absolutely flawless. I think these are +1 lead changes through the whole thing. They're just perfect. Hard first stop, flawless turnaround, huge second stop, great turns to the left, and a big final stop and a nice backup. This is a huge reining run for John, and I'm sure we'll see the score represent that. Onto the cow work. This is an intense stud in the boxing here. This stud's got his ears pinned and he's ready for business. There's not a cow that's going to get by him. He gets lots of rate coming out of the corner. Good first turn in the open field. Second turn, solid, hard open field. Circles up and finishes strong, but you know, he's going to get a lot of points here, but he's got some ground to make up, and I don't think he can beat the Smart Marina mare of his.
Well, let's stick with success here, and we'll stick in Millerville, Alberta here with John Swales and Don Kiana.
Okay, so this big pretty bay horse, really nice circler. This big gelding just carries himself so nice and effortless. He's so smooth, and John's got him brattled up through his circles. Great speed transition, +1 lead changes, and I mean, this horse just doesn't make a wrong move here. He's nice and steady coming into the first rundown, really building speed, and hits his first stop right on. Nice smooth set of right turns. Everything's just low. This horse grabs his pivot foot nice and just turns on it. Huge second stop and really nice left turns. He really got around himself nice here. Big stop at center and a quiet, soft backup. Not really steppy, but really soft, and this horse gave to him nice and just took a nice speed backwards. He boxes the cow well. He's got a good box run going here, and then this cow kind of gets away on him. He didn't maybe dictate when this cow left the end, so this cow looks like it left on its own down the different fence than these guys choose to go down. So John's a little bit at the cow's mercy now, and you can tell that he tries to get this cow past the marker, misses the marker. He gets past the second and third markers and doesn't get this cow turned till well around the third corner. So this is going to cost him big time, and for the rest of the run, the cow kind of dominates the cow work portion of this. John's just trying his best here to regain some points, but it's going to cost him a lot. So this is a tough one because this cow was really tough, and an unfortunate draw here for John.
Very interesting final five competitors here. John Swales, Susan Shaw had a bit of a connection, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. So Susan goes to John for lessons. It's a pupil of John's, and Susan's been going there for years, so it's an interesting finish for sure.
All right, Jared, what did you think of the 2 days?
Wow, what a finale here at Calgary. The non-pro ended up, really good set of horses. The Hackamore class, probably the best set of Hackamore horses that I've seen here personally for 10 years. Great horses, great trainers today. The bridle class, this was exciting. So Susan Shaw comes in leading it by 3 points to the next horse. First year in the open bridle competition. She stepped up from the non-pro, she wins it. Great weekend for Susan. What a finale.
Jared, now you're a very busy man, so we really appreciate you taking time to join us here. Talk a little bit about what's going on at Soderglen Ranches right now.
Sure. Okay, well, yeah, so as everyone knows, right now it's breeding season. Bulls are turned out, so we've got our breeding program. We've got lots of bulls around us right now. Our guarantees, our warranties, we stand behind these cattle, so we've got a lot of, as everyone in the beef business knows, you turn bulls out, the first 10 days of breeding season can be catastrophic. Sometimes yearling bulls going down, 2-year-olds going down, that kind of thing. So just want everybody to know that follows us or that needs bulls out in this industry, we've got lots of them around. All the breeds we raise, yearlings, 2-year-olds, we've got lots of cattle around us.
Just to give them a bit of an idea, which breeds?
Sure, so we got our red and black Angus bulls, we got our red and black Simmentals, Charolais as well. We've got lots of our Max cattle, red and black around.
And that's the Working Cow Horse. 2 days for Rural Roots Canada. I'm Craig Lester, joined by Jared Sherman here, getting to the stem and meat of agriculture.